What is this word? How do you say it? The word is because. What do you recognize about this word? I see that there are 2 syllables, and I notice the AU makes an ah sound because, and this SE sounds like a Z because. What helps you remember how to spell the word because? B is easy enough to remember. And then if you take that away, you've got the word cause here. That's how you spell cause, like cause and effect. Because. This was a screenshot of a slide from a slideshow that I was marking up. Now I'm going to save that into my photos, and I'm going to create a new slide in the slideshow I started with, and then I'm going to import that photo onto my new blank slide. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to take each of these letters and I'm going to move them around a little. As you can see, there's some problems with moving the letters, but it's doable. If you don't grab them just right, they either won't move or you'll stretch out the letter. And this is called mixing it up. If you make a really big mistake, you can always click undo. Now they're all mixed up. How can I spell the word because again? Well, I can hear the sounds because. I can remember the order. I can also remember that putting these vowels in this order isn't going to make the aw sound, but I recognize that from other words, AU does make the aw sound. Because, well, I know that B is always going to go at the front of the word. B. Why is it not working? I'm leaving some of these mishaps in the video, even though it's causing it to go a little bit longer, because I want you to see that even I struggled with manipulating the slideshow. Cause. A couple tricks I learned was clicking on the letter once and then touching it and moving it. That works well. Because. So I took this word apart, I mixed up the letters, and I put it back together again once. And now I'm going to try it again. Another thing I found helpful was if a letter wasn't cooperating, click off of it to disengage the letter and then try it again. Because now I can check this off, and I'm also going to write the word because. As it turns out, I actually should have mixed up the letters and respelled the word because 3 times. Then I could take a screenshot of, or actually save the screenshot with check marks in all 3 of those check boxes. I brought the screenshot into the slideshow and reshaped it, getting rid of the parts of the screenshot that I didn't want to keep, and put it right on top of where the word because was. Now I have an image of my work on the first word on top of the slide. There's still the letters for the word because available, and now I'm going to make a new word. I made the word enough, and I then mixed up the letters and tried spelling it 3 times. Enough, as in, I've had enough of this. What helps me spell the word enough? Well, I know that the GH sound, letter combination makes the F sound enough. OU makes the sound enough. EN makes the long E and the N sound enough. Now, I can, right here on this slide, move these around. What you see me doing right here is trying to move the letters around, and then I'm going to respell the word enough. You are to use these magnet letters, or they're really screenshots of magnet letters, to spell a few different words.
It's a little touchy.
Here are some words that I recommend. These are words that you see all the time. They're called high frequency words because you see them frequently in your reading, and these are the types of words that you would need to spell correctly in your writing because they're words that you use all the time. Choose 5 different words to spell, mix up the letters, and then respell. They don't have to be 5 of these words, but they ought to be 5 words that you use regularly, high frequency words.
Incorporate. There we go. All right. So I did his twice so far. I made the word enough once, and then I mixed up the letters, and then I put it back together again to form the word enough. And notice I'm saying the word over and over. I'm listening to the sounds that go into it, and I'm thinking about my spelling. Now, if I were to do this one more time, I could once again take a screenshot. And within my screenshot, I'll make this a different color. I'll check off that I did it 3 times, if I did it 3 times. And I'm zooming in this time so that I can write a little bit neater. And now I'm going to write the word. I like this too because I can't actually see the word. But there it is, enough. I'll save it. And I'll bring that in. Enough. And I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to, and now what I'm doing here is I'm actually cropping the image to get rid of stuff I don't want. And now I'm going to put this image, because I was able to write on top of the word, and I'm going to fill the slide with that image. So I accidentally did not check off the because screenshot enough times. Haha, there's the word enough. And I have some extra letters here. I can make other words with those. Notice I can move this around in order to get to these letters that are underneath it. Okay? It'll take some getting used to. But as you can see, it's very doable, and I even had trouble with some of the letters, making different sizes and flipping. So you'll have to just utilize or use some patience, but that's the way it works. So good luck, and I look forward to seeing your work.